Hello, how's it going? Welcome back, and today we are going to be discussing and critiquing the Essentials Challenge, which is challenge number 7, be a photographer number 7, and the goal was to kind of make one Essentials photo, and Essentials, it's kind of like taking a self-portrait without your face. It's like, basically, these are the things that represent me. If I were to be taken away from them, you would still know they're me, because it's like all the things you hold closest, laid out nicely. That is the textbook way of representing Essentials. However, I do encourage people to be creative, so I have a few picked out that aren't exactly as described, but I still think fit the category. Before we get started, a few things to discuss. I understand hashtags are failing, and before I thought it was because of the not safe for work filter, and we haven't run into that issue again, but if for some reason you're hashtagging yours and it's not working, just make sure to tag Be a Photographer. We haven't had any issues with the tagging yet, so just go ahead and do that for each post. That will just make sure that everything is showing up. I only heard the complaints for tomorrow for the black and white, not for today's, so hopefully I got everybody's for today's. Tomorrow, we still have some time, so maybe Instagram will catch up to itself, but we should be good. So let's go ahead and get started. Be a Photographer number 7. We had about 1,000 posts this time, which is great. Just scrolling through scrolling through quick here, so you can see everybody's submissions. Overall, I think these are going to be a little less about how the photo was taken and more about the content. And I do think there is a wrong way to do this. Or not wrong. I guess I do think there's only one wrong way to do this, and that would be that the way you took your photo distracts people from the content of your photo. I think that would be the deal breaker. But overall, it looks like most people got this one down. And I think that's great. Is that all of them? We got more? Oh, we got more. Oh, we got a lot more. Let's keep going. You can see them all. But almost every one of these had camera gear or music-related things. And I love that because I'm a music photographer, so those are the things I like. But let's start here. So we'll start off with this one, which is a little bit different than most of them, but I just thought it was awesome because it has a cat, and it has a coffee, and this person likes their cat, and it likes coffee, and it's at a cat cafe, and I don't think I could know so little about something, but at the same time know so much and like them so much. So this is really good, and what I really like about this is the lighting. It's beautiful lighting. It's a nice soft light. Everything's exposed except there's a little shadow to give it some dimension. And the part I don't like is the shadow right here. Wish that wasn't there. And I wish there was a little bit more space on top and bottom so it wasn't so close cut. I think that a little bit of empty space can go a long way here. You know, it's about what's in your photo, but it's also about, you know, where the photo lets your eye rest. And for this one, I think if these white borders were just the black and gray, it would be so much better. So, but I think you did a really good job. Well done, Nick Galax Photography. And I like this photo because it's basically an outfit for a day. So you've got their bathing suit, you've got their handbag, book, flip-flops, and phone, glasses, and chapstick or lipstick, or I think that's chapstick. I don't know what it says, something with an EX. Good job. This is perfect. It's Essentials, and it's your Essentials for, beach day. It's in the caption right there. And I figured all that out without you being at the beach, just looking at your outfit. Everything's laid out really nicely, which I like a lot, and the lighting is really nice. So you really just nailed this perfectly. Well done. So here we have Endless Wonder, and Endless Wonder's setup here is great. Everything's laid out real nice. However, my constructive criticism for you would be to figure out a way to have less shadows. So I think the shadows are kind of distracting from the photo a little bit, and these little spots on your floor. So that's just me being super picky. Maybe you didn't want to spend that much time on it, I understand, but you can spot edit these out. If you don't know how to do that, then you can basically find a different surface to shoot on. But shooting without the shadows would either involve shooting at a different time of day or shooting in different lighting. So something that comes from above a little bit more, from all around. In addition to that, you could maybe turn a light on down here to make it a little bit brighter. But I just feel like it's a little too dark. Also, I want to see like a little more empty space on the outside of these. So empty space really helps, guys. And you never want to really crop this close to an important part of the image. So pay attention to that in your photographs. It can really improve a lot by just tweaking it a little bit. Can you see a trend on what I like? I'm going to give you a clue. It starts with C and ends with at and rhymes with hat. It's cats. Love this. 2 cats in the middle. I don't know if you just found them laying there and then built your essentials photo around them, but whatever you did is amazing. I have no qualms with this. Other than the basic, a little bit more room on the outside here, although it might be the issue that you can't get up high enough above them, because I can tell that this is right at the edge of your camera because it's distorted, and that might be the issue, but maybe you can raise your camera up and shoot blind. Whatever it is, I'm sure you didn't have a lot of moments to get them perfectly looking at you, so it is all excused. This is awesome. This is awesome. So here we have photography by Lewis, and I like this photo, and you have a lot of camera gear, and that is cool. However, some parts of this photo are distracting you from the other parts, and I would encourage you to redo this and just try it from different angles and see how it looks. The part that's hard for me in this one is your main objects are blending together. So you see how these are kind of dark right there, the shadow blends with the next object, and I know they're lenses because I'm a photographer, and most people will probably understand that because you got 4 camera bodies here. These are all lenses. We get it, but I think it would, if you went up like 2 more feet in the air would help, or if you're directly over it, or if your lighting was a little bit different, then I think it would help a lot. But as is, I think that there's components that are a little bit more distracting than they need to be, and I think you should play around with it a little bit and give it a go again, because you've got the right pieces to make this photo, but I don't think you have the right execution. So I'd encourage you to try again. I think you did a really good job with arranging everything, but I think your angle needs to be adjusted a tiny bit. Other than that, great shot. That's a ton of gear. Wow. Because that is a lot of gear, and I'm wowed. Here we have Rachel Solik, and she wrote Day 7 Essentials. These are a few of my favorite things. I've come to realize that most of my life is media-based, from music to movies to books. I also threw in a picture of 2 of my favorite people on the planet, because I love and miss them dearly. This is cool. This is laid out really nicely, and I can tell you put a lot of thought into this layout. And it looks like it's on a bed or on a sheet, so maybe you made this background, and it looks great. And it looks like we have a lamp coming from the bottom right. We got yellow light over here, and this might be natural light because it's bluer, and it might be from an overcast day. So we've got warm light, natural light, and it's a nice kind of mix with the crossover going right in the middle, and everything's laid out perfectly. It's hard to see these things, but they're cool. I don't know what they are. That's just based on me not knowing. But everything looks good. You laid it out nicely. The orientation is good. The spacing's nice. The lighting's nice. Everything's in focus. And I'm assuming you did this with an iPhone because your iPhone's not in the photo. So, or whatever camera phone you have. And it looks great. And yes, Boys Like Girl vinyl. Old school. I like that record though. So last few here. I know this is a short one, but I just want to add in this. This one made me laugh because I'm guessing you just love pineapples. And I love that you just laid 4 pineapples out. It's amazing because most people thought out all these different things that represent them, and you just have 4 pineapples. And I don't know the reasoning behind this, but I love it, and it made me laugh. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or supposed to be serious, but whatever it is, it works, and it looks cool, and it really makes you just want a pineapple or pineapple juice right now. So I like this photo. Annalise, well done, all in focus, good framing, good crop. You didn't cut anything off weird. Everything's straight. Good job. So lastly, we have our winner, and our winner is called Pause Control. And Pause Control, the reason I like yours is because I know I said to do overcast for lighting, but you kind of proved me wrong with my directions here. And you have what looks to be a window light with shadows, and I don't know if you created those shadows, if they're from your window shades, but it looks really cool. And I would have never thought of this. And I like that you thought outside the box and made it look nice. The lines are all straight, and it's just very aesthetically pleasing. When I look at this, I get really relaxed, and I like how you broke it down and told us what everything was. It's just cool, and I learned a lot about you from this. You like instant photography. I think this is a book, but I hope that sometimes when I don't recognize stuff, you guys don't hate on me for it and just realize that we probably all live very different lives, and I don't know what these things are, but that looks really cool. It looks like to be 2 guys with crowns dancing. I like your shoes, and I just like it all. It's just cool. It's relaxing, and it tells me a lot about you. Plus, you got an OG iPod in there. Respect. So well done, Pause Control. You win. I guess I should start just doing this. You win. Contact me. Well done. So everybody go, leave a comment. Let this person know what a good job they did. Make sure you leave comments on everybody. Remember, winning is just for fun. It's not meant to be taken in a bad or a good way. It's just for fun. So your prize this week is going to be one of the lapel pins, which I have yet to receive. They should be here in 2 days. Very excited. And you get a little pin pack. So we'll send you this and some stickers, but I got some pins. These come with a magazine. So all your music photographer pins. Woohoo! And I'll send you those. And just contact me and we'll get you your prize. Other than that, well done, guys. We got 3 days left. I believe in you. If you've already shot today's challenge, then you got 2 days left, but 3 days worth of videos. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep telling your friends about it. Let's have some fun and keep shooting. Alright, take care, everyone. Bye-bye. So one thing I have to go over real quick is that I gave the award to somebody yesterday who submitted the photo from last time's challenge, which is 6 weeks ago, which is my mistake, not their mistake. You know, all the hashtags are the same, and I just assumed the ones in the top post here are from this time around, but it looks like this is from last time around, so I apologize about that. That's my bad. But you know what? I'm still going to send Rachel Likes Bands a prize. Don't give her a hard time because she is from last time and it's unfair. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's my fault, not hers. She can't, you know, I'm learning here. It's my first time doing this stuff. Well, second time, but I have a lot to learn. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get another winner from yesterday to keep it fair, but I'm also going to send Rachel what I promised her. So, Rach, I know you already DM'd me, so we're good. But yesterday I also want to award This Guy Takes Pictures because I love this photo from yesterday. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like was the horizon, but he did a really good job. You win also. Hit me up. And that is the other photo I'm going to select. And I usually don't pick photos from these top posts because, like I said, this isn't a popularity contest, but this just happens to be a photo I really like that is also in the top post. So thank you guys for playing. Sorry about the mistake. That's my bad. I appreciate you helping me out, not bringing your pitchfork. Just like when I misgendered that person, thank you for helping me out, not bringing your pitchfork. I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Good community. And that's who won from yesterday.